say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UTEP Miners, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Miners about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So SMU's offense will get the first crack at it here. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. Zings it complete to the right. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuber. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Miners are in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the sticks, it's Glazer. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to pound their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Velasquez. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. This time it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Hands it off. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Cuber. Picks up the first down. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Grab behind the line. It's Cuber. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Makes the grab. It's Irvin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Number 18, on to punt center.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It'll be 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Stevens. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster. And they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Turning it on! Got enough for the first down and wants more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's another first down.
They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. He'll sneak it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, SMU! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of...
He's got it down the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Release to the back. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Irvin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Velasquez. On target to the left. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll pull it on the read. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Handoff to the single running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab down the middle. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Reads it, fires complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The give on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. Nice move, creates some space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense will not let them run the ball in the end zone, at least not on the last 2 plays. What do they have on touchdown Mustangs? Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Trailing now by... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it! Touchdown, SMU! And the stomping has commenced.
The second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Gets the back moving. He'll throw on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Complete to the right. He's loose. Tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds a tight end down the gut. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down coming up.
To the air on second down. Looking left. That's reeled in. It's Glazer. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Glazer. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Gets it out quickly. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
First down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Miners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Cuber. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. They'll give it to him again. Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The RPO, it's complete. Oh, what a move to get room. He's loose at the 20. Touchdown, SMU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming. They have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Cuber. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
SMU.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. Floats it out in space. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Georgia. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
55, UTEP, 7.
On the move from inside his 5.
The returner is tackled down at the
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
take over, 1st and 10.
Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Oh, they're after him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation